my dears, it's Drina from Drina's Haven 916. I hope you all are doing well wherever you are, whatever time of day, morning, afternoon, or evening in the world. I want to express to you today about who am I? Who are you? What is your purpose? I have come to a point in my life where I feel that I am at a crossroad in my life must be made. It is inevitable at this point. My dear lovelies, my kings, queens, and my potential kings and queens, you may also be at a crossroad in your life. Who am I? And when the question is asked, tell me about yourself. That's one during interview yourself. Who are you? I hold many. I'm a daughter. I am a big sister. I am an extended mother, and so on and so on. These, my dear lovelies, is not who I am, who you are role in your life. But when it comes to myself, and I ask the question, as I'm at this crossroad, I have to ask myself, who are you? Who are you, Adrina? And what is your purpose? I had to ponder on that. I had to really do a deep dive into who am I. And I have learned through experience in my life to look through a spiritual lens and not so much through a carnal or natural lens. So I've answered the question that who I am the daughter of the Most High. I am a conduit. I'm a conduit. I'm a pilgrim. This earthly world, it's not my home. I'm just a pilgrim passing through here. So that is who I am. I am God's child. That's who I am. What is my purpose? What is my purpose? You have to know what your purpose is in life. So for me, my purpose is to bring glory to my God, to my Creator, to my Father. That is my purpose. When I discovered what my purpose is, and you may know what your purpose is, and just because you know what your purpose is does not mean that you have a plan, that you have a mission to accomplish your purpose. So I had to do another deep dive. Lately, I've been doing a lot of deep diving. My eyes may seem puffy because I've been doing some crying. Not today, yesterday, the day before. Not because I am sad, but because that is my expression of life. That is my expression. That is how I discover language. It is language that, and this is my belief. I'm not trying to put my beliefs on anybody else. My purpose and my tears brings me answers. And the way that it brings me answers is that when I cry, and sometimes it's just tears that trickle down. Sometimes it's the ugly cry. And I do it in private, unless somebody walks in on me. Typically, it's in my pillow. You know, the pillow will be soaked with tears, and I will fall asleep with the tears. And like I said, it's not because I'm sad or depressed or anything. It is just my language. And the tears are being carried by the Spirit to my Creator, and they are interpreted on my behalf. And then it comes to me through the small, still voice. It comes to me. And it comes to me by way of a sense of peace. So if you're a person like myself, or if you can even relate, you know when you have made the right choice. You know when you have made the right decision. When you get a sense of peace. And it is not peace as the world would define peace. It is God's peace that surpasses all understanding, to the point where people will look at you and think, wow,
how in the world is he or she so peaceful
in the midst of all of the chaos situation around your situation. Look for the peace. If you are restless in your decision, and you're restless, and you can't find peace in something, it's just wait. Stand still and wait. Don't move to the left, don't move to the right, just stand still. And God will bring you his peace. When you ask God for peace, for his peace that surpasses all understanding, he will give it to you. He will give it to you. And you don't have to worry about what people are saying, because people are going to talk about you regardless. Regardless, like if you're doing good, if you're doing bad, if you're up. I'm gonna just make this quick. I put a post out for prayer for my mom who lost her husband, and I don't know if maybe anybody wondered, I wonder why she didn't say like her stepdad, or that's a whole nother video in itself. He passed away, and God rest his soul, and I would not ever speak ill will on the dead, understanding that we all have our date. We all have our date, right? That we are going to expire. We have the date that we were born, the date that we are going to expire, and then we have the dash in between. And so what are we going to do with the dash? I have my experiences with my mother's husband. I have my experiences with all of her husbands. And my mother really embraced marriage. To this day, she embraces marriage. She came over on the 4th of July and she questioned Curtis over and over and over, about, marrying my daughter. And I have a different perspective on life and marriage, and what my mother likes to call shacking. You're shacking up. I was raised religious, with religious traditions that are not necessarily scripture. So shacking might be in the scriptures. I don't know. I have not researched that yet. But here's what I do know. I had a choice to make, to go to her husband's funeral, and I was prepared to go, and I struggled and I struggled and I struggled. Like, do I really, really want to go to his funeral? Didn't go. I did not go. And there are several reasons why I did not go. I hold no ill will towards him. Like I said, we had our experiences. I'm at the point in my life where I'm not going to do something that I don't want to do if it's not necessary in my life to do it. Now, here was where the struggle came in, is that I had a conversation with my mother last night, and she was very annoyed and upset and screamed and yelled and emotional. And I listened and I didn't say anything, and I let her get it all out like a 100% top customer service rep when an angry customer calls in and you just let them vent. So I allow her to do that with knowing that I honor my mom. Honor your mother and your father. Your days on this earth shall be long. So the thing is, perhaps I could have gone to the funeral just to support my mother, just to be there, for her. Granted, I have a sister, an adult sister, and she has an adult daughter, and they were there, for my mom. I'm always here for my mom. She comes and she visits, and I honor her, and I cater to her, and I wait on her, and I love on her, and all of that. And it didn't have anything to do with how I felt about my mother, but it had everything to do with I just didn't feel like I wanted to drive an hour and a half to go to his funeral. God rest his soul. Didn't go. And I have my reasons why I didn't go. Let me give you an example of another situation. I didn't go to another family member's funeral, which was in the Bay Area some years ago. And, that's the family, they're kind of looking at me like, she thinks she's all that. Her priorities all messed up. She's selfish. I have my reasons why I didn't go. No, the number one reason is that he was one of my abusers as a child. And as a child, being exposed to things that should not be affected me. And it shaped me into, a part of my psyche that contributed a lot to my panic and anxiety, which I am learning and have learned that it is a form of PTSD. So therefore, I try to avoid situations that are going to be triggers for me. So here, let me just wrap this up. You got to do what you have to do for you so that you can be okay for yourself, so that you can be okay for other people that depend on you, such as your kids, your children, your immediate household, the ones that need you to be okay so that they can be okay. So I will take the criticism. I will take the gossip. I will take the backbiting. Does it hurt? Absolutely, it hurts. But I got my reasons. God knows my heart. And that's it. That's it. Period, point blank. I'm not even going to ramble anymore on about it. Did I have to put this on social media? No, I didn't have to put this on social media. But there is a reason why I am putting it on social media. And the reason why is because there is somebody right now listening under the sound of my voice who have, or will experience the crossroads in your life where you have to make a hard choice and you have to make decisions and you're not sure if it's the right one. But let me just drop this golden nugget. When you have peace about your decision and the choice that you made, pat yourself on the back, give yourself a mark on the chalkboard. You did good. And you don't have to please anyone except for your Creator. That is my purpose in life. That is who I am. That is my purpose. Read between these lines. And you have a great day, morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be in the world. It's Drina from Drina's Haven 916. Have a great rest of your day. Talk to you later. I know you got a story and you just don't want to wait. Adrena's Haven 916, you know we